behind the explosions, the muscles, and one of the most iconic action heroes ever created. First Blood was nearly a total disaster. Weapons were stolen, actors were injured for real, and one Hollywood legend wanted an ending so dark it would have killed the franchise forever. This is First Blood 1982, and these are 10 weird facts you did not know. Welcome to Movixa. Fact 1: Rambo was named after an apple. John Rambo did not come from a battlefield, he came from a fruit bowl. Also, David Morrell struggled to name his Vietnam veteran hero until his wife handed him an apple. When he asked what kind it was, she said one word: Rambo. The name hit Morrell instantly: sharp, aggressive, unforgettable. It even reminded him of poet Arthur Rimbaud, whose work A Season in Hell mirrored the psychological torment Rambo would endure. The apple itself was named after 17th century Swedish settler Peter Gunnarsson Rambo. One bite, one name, action movie history. Fact 2: Rambo's coat was literal garbage, that iconic survival coat Rambo makes in the forest, not a prop. The crew found a rotting piece of canvas trash abandoned in the Canadian woods. They used it because nothing the prop department made looked real enough. There was only one piece, so it was guarded like gold. Stallone still owns it today. Hollywood legend, born from garbage. Fact 3: $50 worth of weapons were stolen during filming in Canada. Thieves broke into the production and stole 14 M16 rifles, 1 11 or 15-6 shotguns, and magnums. Even though they fired blanks, police warned they could be converted to live ammo. The response: the Canadian army was brought in for security. Those same soldiers ended up appearing in the movie. Fact 4: Stallone broke an actor's nose for real during the jail escape scene. Stallone elbowed actor Alf Humphreys for real. The scream you hear, not acting. The broken nose stayed broken, and the bandage later in the film wasn't scripted. Even crazier, in the novel, Rambo breaks a cop's nose in that exact scene. Life copied fiction painfully. Fact 5: Kirk Douglas wanted Rambo to die. Legend: Kirk Douglas was originally cast as Colonel Trotman. He wanted Rambo killed at the end, then revealed in a mirror wearing Rambo's red headband, implying the violence lived on inside him. Dark, symbolic, and absolutely not happening. Douglas refused to back down and was replaced. Fact 6: the first cut was a 3:1 disaster. The original edit ran over 3 hours. Stallone watched it once and nearly quit acting. He even offered to buy the movie just to destroy it. Heavy re-editing saved First Blood, trimming it to a tight 93 minutes and creating a classic. Fact 7: a future sci star got his break, that young deputy who hesitates to hurt Rambo. That's David Caruso. Years later, he became the face of Knife Blue, then exploded into pop culture as Horatio Kane on Sci Miami. The sunglasses legend started here. Fact 8: Rambo ruled China for 33 years. First Blood became the first American blockbuster released in China. It sold 76 million tickets, a record that stood for 33 years. Audiences saw Rambo not as a villain but as a man crushed by authority. A global icon was born. Fact 9: Rambo only kills one person despite the chaos. Rambo kills only one person by accident. A rock knocks a deputy off a helicopter. That restraint was Stallone's choice. He wanted Rambo sympathetic, not a murderer. The sequels, different story. Fact 10: Rambo's suicide ending was filmed. The original ending showed Rambo killing himself just like the novel. Test audiences hated it. The scene was cut, but decades later footage appeared in Rambo 2008 as a flashback. One decision changed action movie history forever. First Blood was not just an action movie. It was chaos, trauma, and raw emotion barely held together. And somehow that made it legendary. If you love hidden movie stories like this, subscribe to Movixa, because the best films always hide the darkest secrets. See you in the next one.